Well, back we come here to tonight's ball game. We had an opportunity to talk to the head coaches. We'll get at least one in now and one in at half if need be. Let's go with Terry Cena, head coach for the Viroqua Blackhawks, and let's see what he has to say about not only tonight's ball game, but also how his philosophy and how the kids are looking so far in this early part of the season. Welcome to Viroqua. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions. Well, it's Tuesday night. We've got another girls basketball game, and it's a non-conference game featuring the Viroqua Blackhawks, and with me, head coach Terry Cena. Terry, thanks for taking the time out here as you get prepared to face the Cashton Eagles. Glad to have you on board.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's good to be home.
You know, it's kind of what I was going to ask you. Take a look at, you've had coaching experiences in that. Maybe tell us a little bit about, I don't remember anymore. Sure. My mind, I think, is way gone. But tell us a little bit about experiences that you've had coaching.
Yeah. Kind of actually started here in Viroqua just out of high school. I coached some girls softball here and had some success with Brad Braylee and some of the. It's kind of interesting to have some of the girls that are on the team that I may have coached, their moms or different things like that. So that's pretty neat. But and then went on and coached a little bit at West Salem girls basketball and a little bit at Aquinas with girls basketball and then some boys stuff too. 1 year at Viterbo, I was an assistant with Bobby Vandenberg up there, so that was kind of fun. And then 1 year down in Kenosha Bradford actually. So I was in Kenosha for about 10 years.
Okay.
Just came home and the opportunity presented itself, and like I said, it's really good to be home. So.
If Brad Broglie was here, I'd be giving him a bunch of crap that thank goodness he didn't hurt you any when you coaching with him. But Brad and I go way back, so that's pretty cool. Well, let's talk a little bit about the Viroqua Blackhawks coming home, as you mentioned. How is it for a first-year coach coming in? You're looking at trying to get your system, your philosophy. How's that been going?
Yeah. There's been a lot of unknowns for sure. So just not knowing the girls, and I asked Coach Chris Rzeski was a JV coach from last year, and I asked him to not tell me anything about the girls to start. I wanted to give a clean slate to them and a clean slate to myself as well, so that we could start the season and just start it off completely clean. There hasn't been a ton of success here, but there's definitely there's some pieces in place for sure. It's people have worked very hard at the youth programs, and we do have some talented players on the varsity too. It's just kind of getting used to each other a little bit and keeping that excitement up.
Yeah, I always have thought that the program is there. It's just getting them in that right step, whatever you want to call it. And part of that, the other night with Richmond Center, of course we know Center has a phenomenal team, but what I really enjoyed, and Tom, Laura, and myself both commented that you never dropped your head. The kids were in there battling. They were trying. That's a good testament to not only the kids, but I think your coaching philosophy, and they're working at it.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, and it is a true testament to the girls and to their families. I mean, they've raised some pretty strong-willed kids and really genuinely nice kids, but also some real fighters that want to play till the end, and they can kind of see some of the things that we're doing in practice. We're trying to build those winning habits in practice that we're hoping will start carrying over into the games. And obviously the scores show that it was a real struggle, but I think their mindset is in the right place, and we are fighting to the end and using almost these as a practice to get better in the long run. So I think the girls are doing a great job with that.
There was a couple of times like Lily Rzeski came into the game and she was battling for rebounds. Stuber was in there. I mean, it didn't matter if it was your starters or the ones coming off the bench. There was some nice things happening out there, and I love the attitude of getting after stuff. That's really important.
Yeah, and it's been great. Like the girls, again, just even though they haven't had a ton of success yet, they're awesome. We're helping each other out. There's no I in this group at all. It's constantly girls trying to help everyone. We have some new girls at the freshman level that haven't played basketball, and the seniors and sophomores and juniors, everybody's just trying to help each other be a better basketball player and keep that excitement up, and just knowing that it's not about right now, it's about just continuing to build those winning habits that I keep talking about. They're probably a little bit tired of me saying that, but those are the types of things that we need to get to have a successful program going forward. So
you just got to pound that through the wall, right?
right.
So now you're taking on the Cashton Eagles. They've had a really nice program for the last handful of years, if not more.
Yeah.
What do we know about them this year?
Yeah, just, I know they lost a few kids from last year from a very successful team, but like you said, they have a great program, and that just kind of, the next group is coming up, and they have a lot of talented players, so we certainly have our work cut out for us. There's no question about that.
They did run into a bit of a buzzsaw with Kickapoo Panthers the other night. Yep. Kickapoo did a full court press. Cashton used to do a full court press as well.
Yeah.
That's what made it kind of an intriguing ball game, I thought.
Yep.
But do you expect them to come out with that pressure tonight?
Yeah, I would expect that. I mean, they're very, very athletic and a fast kind of team, you know. And if they've seen any of us, they know that we haven't really gotten up and down the floor too well yet. So that will come. That's another thing that will come. We're trying to take care of our half-court stuff at this point and grow into being a little bit better full court. But, they're super talented, and we know that going in. So, yep.
Terry, I just want to say thanks and wish you the best of luck. What's cool about this little conversation is you can sense the fun, you can sense the excitement coming from you. That's got to go into the kids, and they're going to be excited. Yeah. We saw that a little bit with Richland Center. I think we'll see it again tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to the season.
All right, I am too. It's going to be a fun season here. Yeah. Terry Cena, head coach for the Viroqua Blackhawks. We'll be back. We'll see if we can't maybe hunt down Steve Hunsinger and chat with him as well. Back we come to Viroqua with me, head coach Steve Hunsinger of the Cashton Eagles, as we take a look at tonight's non-conference ball game. Steve, thanks again for taking the time out here as we look for Eagle basketball.
Thanks, Ken, for having me.
Let's take a look just for a moment. The other night with Kickapoo, boy, that was a team that surprised me a little bit with their all-out pressure, and they kept it up until they got about so many team fouls, and then they finally backed off.
Yeah, they're a solid team. They have a good senior group. They have some nice juniors that are playing together as a team, and we knew that was going to be a challenge coming in. They've got good experience, good depth, and like you said, they put pressure on our guards where we thought there might be the pressure coming, and we just turned the ball over a little too much for the way we need to play, and so it was an uphill battle all night. Just couldn't get over the hump for where we needed to be, and so we learned from that, and we move on to tonight.
One of the things that I thought about with the game as I was driving home, kind of reflect back, and I thought that your girls were playing hard, even though Kickapoo was in the grill all the time. But you look at their attitude, the way they were battling. Sydney Hargison, to me, kind of stood out, getting double-teamed on the pressure. But, they did their best to hang in there.
They did. We did a lot of things well, honestly. And, we talked about that turnover battle. And winning that turnover battle is so crucial because we don't give ourselves a chance to score when we turn the ball over. And we played pretty well as far as our ability to bring the ball up when we needed to, get the things done we needed to get started on. First game of the year, we had some bumps along the way. And certainly we're making some corrections and trying to bring that here.
One of the things that impressed me was you got the game to within 5 points in that first half, and then Kickapoo made another little spurt. But, boy, that battle to get to within 5 was really good.
It is, and that's what you like to see as you're going and getting started, especially with some of the young players. You indicated some of our sophomores having to step up and play, and so we're looking for that to improve and keep impressing as we go along the way.
Mm-hmm. So you may have to make some adjustments over the course of a couple of practices. And what is it that kind of stood out for you as far as making some changes for tonight's ball game?
Well, ball security, number one. We want to make sure that we're taking care of the basketball when we're coming out on the floor. That's important each and every time that we come out is catching the ball, dribbling the ball well, handling the pressure when it comes to us and when it's in our face, and just playing as a unit. And so we're building that camaraderie, amongst the girls. A lot of girls that haven't necessarily played together. We brought, girls that played JV last year, a few girls that got some mix, last year on Varsity. We're blending that together, and we're working on that team effort.
So what do we know about the Viroqua Blackhawks tonight as you look for that blend?
Well, I think, coming out, they do have a new coach that started the year for them. So we're anticipating a little change-ups from what we've seen from them in the past. And so we've got to just come out and do what we need to do and take care of our business. Certainly they're going to have some nice players that are ready to play basketball. They want to prove that they can compete and come out here and be strong. And so we've got to step up from where we came last week and really make some changes and give the effort that we need to give. Worry about what we want to do. Take care of the basketball. Let's do less turnovers and play some good ball tonight.
This is maybe a silly question, but how's the spirit of the team right now?
I think everybody was a little down when we first came out of that game, just because you didn't know what to expect, and I think girls were just sitting there going, wow, here's where we're at, here's the level that it is. But boy, we came back to practice, we worked hard. I think enthusiasm is strong, and that's what we want. We want to be excited every night we come out and play. It's a different game, it's a new game. We have to come with that attitude that we're ready to play.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be surprised.
We're gonna see how it goes tonight, and it's our next challenge and our next step, and that's the way we need to look at it night in and night out.
Yeah. Steve, we wish you the best of luck tonight with the Blackhawks. Always a pleasure talking with you. We look for a great game tonight.
Thanks, Ken. Appreciate it.
Head coach Steve Hunsinger of the Cashton Eagles. We'll be back with the national anthem and the tip-off in just a moment. Good evening, basketball fans. It's Ken Manning and Tom Lohr as we bring you tonight's Western Wisconsin video production of non-conference girls basketball. Well, Tom, an interesting matchup tonight between a couple of our area teams, Viroqua and Cashton, doing battle here on the varsity side. We kind of look for an interesting night here with this ball game.
Yeah, hopefully a good competitive game. You know, Cashton having to do a little rebuilding from their awesome team from last year, and Viroqua just continuing to try to build a program. So, good pleasure to be here.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're here. We're looking forward to this ball game. They're about ready to go with the introductions here. Tom, do you want to take the introductions as they come out?
I sure can.
All spectators in the building this evening and all athletes on the bench.
They're going through their normal WIA stuff that they got to do.
So announcing the Cashton lineup here, we've got number 20, Sydney Helgerson. Number 22, Braylee Hyatt. 23, Paige Olson. 24, Ella Brigham. They're going right in a row. 33, Tegan Hunt. Many people know Steve Hunsaker. He's a famous old ag teacher from many years ago. So now with the Viroqua lineup, we've got Jessica Anderson, a senior, number 12. Number 14, Rachel Deal, a sophomore, getting started for Viroqua. Whitney Scrady, number 24, another sophomore. Maddie Ham, number 30, getting the start here for. She's a senior. Number 34, Zoe Clark, who is a junior. The lonely junior on the team, Ken.
Is that right? Wow.
Yeah.
And you know, Zoe, I tell you what, I like her. She comes out with some fire and she wants to play basketball.
Yeah, she's got some pizzazz.
That's always a great thing. Let's take a look here. Tegan Hunt will be jumping center here, and she will face Jessica Anderson as we're ready for the three-man crew, officiating crew. That's become a staple anymore now.
Yeah.
For like the last 3 years. Tip is going to go to the Blackhawks. They'll have the first opportunity here in tonight's ball game, and let's see what they can do with the ball. Here's a drive. That's going to be Clark. And she starts out right away.
Right, look at that pizzazz.
You called it.
Heck of a drive on the basket. She's
pretty good.
She's got to sometimes stay in control, but she at the same time likes to make things happen.
She will make it happen, yes. First shot is just off the front of the rim, no good. Well, let's go with the start of our sponsors, the Westby Co-op Credit Union, located in our area. Of course, here in Viroqua, you'll find them in Westby with the main office, I guess you could call it. And along with Richland Center, Cashton, and Coon Valley. Here's a steal. Driving back in again is Clark. Having up over the top, no good. Brigham with the rebound. She dishes off here to number 20 in Helgeson. They'll play catch with Hyatt. Back over here to the near side. Shot is up, rims in and out, no good. That shot by Paige Olson.
Yeah, very active offensively for both sides. This game so far.
I think it's going to be a lot of high energy here, Tom. You kind of alluded to that a little bit.
A double dribble on the part of Clark. Some of that high energy sometimes takes a few possessions just to take it down a notch.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, Viroqua playing kind of a three-quarter court here to us.
Helgeson bringing the ball down the court. She'll drive, now dishes. Picked off here by Deal. And now Deal able to bounce pass to Jessica Anderson. She'll slow things down just for a moment. Hyatt out on her. On the near wing. Looking for some help. Goes over here to Scrady, and kicking the ball out of bounds was Olson. Paige got the foot out there, Tom.
Both teams in a Well, they're playing. I guess Cashton's playing man. Or are they in? They're a 2-3 zone.
Okay.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell.
Well, don't ask me.
It was. I don't know. It looked like both there.
Here's a high arcing shot by Hyatt. That's good for 3. And it's 3-1 Cashton. Now a trap. And we're going to get a quick 30-second timeout here by head coach Terry Cena. He wants to talk to the kids and maybe slow them down just a little bit here, Tom. We'll have to see.
Well, beating that press, looks like Cashton's going to press off the score, which Viroqua has a long history sometimes of not being able to respond to the press real well. So he's taking a timeout and just going to talk about it.
Okay. Thanks going out to the Westby Co-op Creamery. I tell you what, folks, stop in downtown Westby and check out the creamery, that convenience store. What a delightful selection of dairy products that they have in store for you. And our thanks to the Varsity Funeral Home, Jay Varsity, all the way back to his dad, Dave. Since 1970, they've been supporting area residents during the time of the loss of a loved one. Here's a drive. Clark, just rolled down, caught the back of the rim, and kicked out. What a nice drive.
Nice adjustment by Coach Cena on the press there, and just push the ball up the court. They did everything right, but get it in the hole.
Ball comes away to the Blackhawks off from the miss by Cashton. Here's Anderson. She might have slid the feet a little bit. And now we're going to get a travel instead on Scrady.
Ken, that was a make-up call.
I think so. I think I would have to agree with you on that one, because I thought for sure that Jessica did the little two-step. Here's Olsen. She'll come out here on the wing. Now skips it across to Helgeson. Helgeson back up the top again with Olsen. Olsen up on the wing. On the right elbow, that was Hyatt, no good. Shot rebound coming away. That was Tegan Hunt, and then she lost the handle to Anderson. And Jessica bringing the ball down the court. She's a good ball handler here for the Viroqua Blackhawks. Here's a turn, the shot. A little bit strong. Back of the rim. Iron not being friendly for Maddie Ham.
No. Nice move to the basket there by.
That was Helgeson, right? I think.
That was excellent footwork.
It was. Here's Anderson. If she had a dribble, she had an open layup, but she had already given up her dribble. Now spinning down underneath, trying to work again. Called for another travel. Well, the official's right on top of that. And the score 3-1 remaining at the 14:41 mark.
Yeah, we got Whitney Scrady coming out of the game along with Maddie Ham, and we've got Haley Dregney coming in here with Grace Stuber.
All right, and there's two high-energy players for Viroqua. Coming away with the rebound and pushing it away actually was Anderson, I believe.
Yeah, Cashton, with that 2-3 zone of Viroqua, just Cashton kind of happy taking some three-point shots. If those start falling, Viroqua's gonna be in a little trouble.
They'll swing the ball. Cashton will over here to the near side. Whoa, that was Hyatt again for 3. That's her second one. She has 6 on the evening. That foul is going to go on Olsen as Stuber went up for the ball. Kind of got her with the body a little bit and knocked her off balance.
Yeah, they definitely are. They sniffed out their press break, that's for sure.
And whenever you knock somebody out of the air like that, you're going to get the foul.
Paige cutting that pass off.
Here is Dregney. She'll drive and lost the handle. Helgeson picks it up and returns to the far court. Here's Hyatt again. That was just off the front of the rim, skimming the... And a shot by Helgeson, no. Down on the floor, slow to get up here. That is Clark. Zoe went down face first, but she gets up.
Yeah, I think Paige might have been a victim of Zoe's shoelaces on that one. I don't know if Paige pushed her or not, but
you wonder.
I guess you got to take that foul when you can get it.
So 13:49 here in the first half. We'll play Steve Hunsinger's interview at halftime for everyone. Had a chance to talk with him. Nice job by Helga. Check that was number 12 for Cashton.
That's Grace Lease.
Grace Lease coming in, all right.
Until it's early in the year, Ken. A lot of traveling.
Yeah. You know, this is the second game for Cashton, so I'm not all surprised that, you know, the game is still quick for them.
Well, in Viroqua, to their credit, they've had a couple really tough opponents, and I think they're playing pretty fast.
Yeah.
10, timeout.
Timeout by head coach Terry Cena. He's going to take another 30-second timeout. Means we can do the same here. I got to check something out quick, folks, though. It seems like I'm just a little curious if I have our mic up just a little bit high. I'm going to bring it down a little bit. Can really hear the crowd more than what I'm
used to. Yeah. I got a lot of back and forth here.
And which means then I have a hard time hearing you. And so I turned it down a little bit. We'll see how that works. But thanks again to those sponsors. The Varsity Funeral we mentioned, Viroqua Food Co-op, your organic grocery store. What a job they continue to do right here in Viroqua, downtown. Well, the Blackhawks able to get the ball in. Dregney double teamed here, and then she loses the handle off the leg of Lease, says the official. So Viroqua will continue. Now they got to look to get the ball in. They'll get the job done here with Ham to Anderson.
Yeah, Cashton kind of waiting to bring out that press, but it's definitely effective.
High arcing shot off the backstop there, a little bit too high actually. And now losing the handle was Cashton. So Ham will look to throw it in, and here comes the press. And that'll get him a turnover for Cashton. The shot up by Hyatt. No, got a rebound off from the miscue and trying to save it. But that time out of bounds it goes. That was Amber Heff who couldn't corral it.
Yeah, pretty helter-skelter here, Ken.
Yeah, it is. You're right. They need to slow things down just a touch. Easier said than done. Dregney dribbled right into Hyatt. He'll kick the ball back to Hyatt. Her shot is strong over the top. Rebound put back, no good. I think that might have been Heft underneath who had his shot at the putback.
Yeah, Whitney Scrady's got a little blood.
Oh, wow.
So it must have been a foul.
They're getting after things here.
Very intense defense on the part of Cashton. Too much dribbling, not enough passing on the part of Viroqua, the way it looks.
Here comes Deal, got around to Scrady. Her shot high, off the mark, and pushed out of bounds here by Cashton.
Kind of stalled here at 1-6.
Yeah. 12:19 to go here in the first half. Cashton trying to work some full court press, and Viroqua so far they've been dodging bullets. There's a nice job. Lost the handle was Clark, but Maddie Ham was right there. Give her two, and it's 6-3. Cut the lead in half. Here's a setup. His shot is strong on the back. No good. That coming off of Paige Heff. And Dregney got the rebound. Long toss down the court. Here comes Clark. Layup is good.
Well, they're kind of fighting through that press, Ken.
Yeah. And Clark, being the aggressor that she is, went to the basket.
Yeah, I was lucky she got that pass, but once she got the handle on it, and a lot more comfortable. Viroqua looks just more comfortable under pressure.
Coming out of the ball game is Scrady and Deal.
Cashton definitely raising some havoc on this full court defense.
Yeah, and they're going to go right back to it.
They're going to wear Viroqua out till be tired.
Well, there's a pickoff. They'll kick it back. This is Quinn Cook with the shot. No. Dregney with the rebound. Anderson slowing things down. Back to Dregney. Oh, got behind her. She's able to save it. Far side, Clark can't reach it.
Yeah, Clark was in the middle of making a cut to the basket there, and then Haley tossed it. So just.
Well, Dr. Leanne Klum invites you to give them a call at the Viroqua Dental and see what your next great smile will look like. It's the Viroqua Dental Center. Here's a shot up. That's well off the mark by Helgeson.
Yeah, Viroqua kind of packed into that 2-3 zone there. They're going to make Cashton hurt him from the outside before I think they come out.
Here's the shot coming up. Oh, off the back of the rim. Helgeson with the rebound for Cashton. That was Rachel Deal with the shot, Tom. Now Cashton to Hunt. Lost the handle. And a block in underneath. Clark with a big-time block. And on the loose ball.
Looks like Jessica Anderson's going to get the foul.
Okay.
She just couldn't get into position.
I was going to say, kind of moved into that one. That was a tough break. Helgeson with the quick feet, able to get to it. That was a loose ball. And her shot was disrupted by Anderson. Well, Scrady comes back in. I don't think she has a nose plug, though. Dregney comes out.
We got number 2 came in, Quinn Cook for Cashton as well.
Okay, thank you. Helgeson with the point, 7-5 your score. Here's Scrady. Oh, looked good. Bounced around, one drop, and Hunt came away with it. 10-minute mark here in this first half, and we're going to get a blocking foul on Viroqua. Tell you what, the Blackhawks doing a good job here, Tom.
Yeah, getting back down court on the turnover. And Zoe, at least she's only on her first foul.
There you go. Yeah. Well, wasn't it with Richardson Center? Didn't she get 2 or 3 right away?
Yeah, I think she had 3 within 5 minutes. Yeah, it was tough for her to get in the game after that.
Yeah, that was tough. Because you need her energy out there on the court.
Right.
Well, they'll get the second one. Here comes Viroqua, and that ball tipped away by Hyatt.
Ferocious defense on the part of Cashton.
Yeah.
Great hands and stretched out. Hyatt's got those long arms. She really can cover some ground.
Deal wanted to get the ball to Clark. That's where Emma Lease is guarding her. Now again, trying to get that double team.
Yeah, almost a 5-second call on Anderson there.
Ham over here to Scrady. She'll drive, stops, puts up a shot. Nice looking shot there for Scrady.
It was a nice move on the basket and kind of use Ham as a pick there.
Here's Quinn Cook. That shot, no. Clark comes away with it.
Ooh, Clark almost hit that baseline.
I was wondering about that myself. Yes, I saw it. Oh, nice drive. Oh, a little bit strong.
Just can't finish.
Here's Emma Lease with a nice rebound. Anderson, boy, she went right between the D and nearly sunk it. Helgeson for 3, and she hit it.
Yeah, they dared her. She got it.
Yeah, that was a sharpshooter. Oh, little bump here by Ella Brigham, and down goes Anderson. But she'll pop right back up.
Oh, yeah, Jessica's tough.
She's a tough kid.
Aggressive full court defense here. That's Coach Hunsaker's done a nice job of training them to really get after it.
Yeah. Hyatt with the steal, but out of bounds on that left foot, I believe. So Viroqua will do it again. By the way, Clark and Deal came out. You got Anderson, Dregney now with the ball, along with Scrady. Oh, a little shuffle there. Also for Viroqua, you got number 30 in Ham. And I mention 14 in there.
Rachel Deal.
Yeah. Shot up, rimmed in and out. Dregney around that ball again.
Yeah, she seems to always be around it.
Here's
pushing the ball up. Oh.
Well, let's turn the play-by-play over to Tom Lores. I took an extra 30 on that one.
Oh, that's just fine. I was on the farm all day. I was tired.
I tell you what,
you're helping me out.
The chance. Let's talk about a couple more of those sponsors here. How about the Viroqua Booster Club? What a terrific job this particular unit does when it comes to supporting Viroqua Blackhawk athletics. VFW of Viroqua on the south side, a terrific Friday night fish, and of course you've got the fact that no one does more for veterans than the VFW. VMH, Vernon Memorial Healthcare, supporting the broadcast. Check out their website for all kinds of healthy ideas. And Vernon Manor Healthcare Center, when it comes to rehabilitative care, there's the place to go. It's been going on for well over 100 years.
All right, back over to Helgerson on the point. She's going to work over to her left wing a little bit. Brigham calls for the ball on the far left wing. She tries to, I thought she was going to loop it in there to Hyatt. Let's see, number 5. Heft looking for a place for the ball. Over to Helgerson, over to Hyatt. Helgerson on that travel call.
That shuffle again, isn't it?
Yeah. Early season jitters, I think.
Yeah. Well,
Jessica Anderson's going to get the ball, bring the ball up here. She's fighting with, Cashton defense is just playing tremendously. Hyatt gets the ball and with an easy putback.
Her first field goal of the night. She has 2 threes as well, 8 points so far.
Takes a lot for him, Ken, to call that foul on that full court defense. I don't know that was back when I played. I mean, if you touch somebody, you got a foul, especially way away from the basket like that. So I don't know. They've just kind of allowed that to happen. Went back door on that. It was a nice pass late gather by Zoe Clark and brings it up and in.
Tell you what, good body control on that one too for Zoe.
Yeah, Brigham with the 3. Rachel Deal's going to bring the rebound down. Pass it off to Jessica Anderson. Jessica Anderson brings it up. Whitney Scrady drives the ball into the free throw line. Back over to Scrady from Deal. Scrady pops a 3. I think there was some contact there. Cashton pushes the ball up to Brigham. Brigham up and in. Score a 9-15 here. Brigham's going to get the extra free throw attempt on the and 1.
It just seemed like that energy level kind of kicked back up again. There's a little bit of a lull, and then they got a second breath.
Yeah. So a lot of new players here. Olson's going to come in, Paige Olson, and as well as Tegan Hunt's going to come back in. Let's see, Emma Lease and
I think it was number 5 in Heft.
Oh, okay. So they're going to keep their players fresh and keep working Viroqua. Rachel Deal kind of forces the ball. Hyatt picks the ball off and with the easy basket.
got the roll.
Nice body control on the part of Hyatt there.
Well,
Cashton on a roll.
Yeah, you can almost see that one coming.
Yeah, they've got some sophomores in here bringing the ball up, and Cashton taking advantage of the inexperience. So
Vernon Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, bringing you tonight's action. Of course, out there on Saugstead Road, and Hyatt will pick up the three-point play.
at the end one. Hyatt drives the ball, comes back out to Brigham. Brigham shoots the three. Ham with the rebound. Gathers it, but then loses the handle.
Hyatt.
They're gonna call it travel.
Travel, okay.
Yeah.
Hyatt and Ham locking up there.
Ham's gonna bring the ball in, throw it in from out of bounds to Jessica Anderson. Anderson's gonna bring the ball up to the right wing, tries to drive. They call, is it Hyatt with the block?
Well, as they get set to bring it in, they're going to go with a 1-on-1 situation here. As 17 fouls now on Cashton. Our thanks going out to Vernon Communications. Appreciate their great support, and of course the school channels where we can showcase Cashton and Viroqua right here.
Maddie Ham with the foul off the rebound on the free throw. So
that's one of those you'd love to have back, you know.
yeah, that's what Coach Cena's telling her over there. Just get out of there, get up the court. But it's a frustration thing, I think. Cashton trying to enter the ball down on the post, and Ham pulls it off. Oh, that was another jump ball. That was not a travel. I called it up there. They did it. It was a jump ball.
Oh, it was, okay.
Possession went back to
Grace Lease locking things up on that particular play.
Helgerson with the ball out on the point. Back over to Olsen. Up on top to Helgerson. They're looking for something down low into Tegan Hunt, and she gets called for that shuffle step as well on a travel.
Got some water or something over here, I think, on this near side, so they're going to get that fixed up. I can maybe talk about another sponsor. How about Snowflake Ski and Golf? You know, it feels like a Friday night, but I'm sure that they got some kind of specials over there at Snowflake. Stop in and say hi to Steve and check out some of their basket specials. And, of course, their Monday, I don't know if they're still doing it. They were doing wings before, but with that wing shortage, who knows what's going on.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Did you see now they've got, instead of wings, they're talking about, how'd they say that? It was something about thighs. I don't remember who it was now that was advertising that, but I just had to laugh. I'm like, well, they're coming up with a new idea.
Well, yeah, you never know.
Yeah, that's for sure. Thanks also to Sleepy Hollow, Levon, Michelle, and all the gang. The 3 facilities here on the north side of Viroqua. Stop in. Tell you what, I appreciate them so much. We've got vehicles from them now for the last, I don't know how many years, and they're just great people to work with.
So Zoe Clark's she threw the ball out of bounds way down here, and they kind of, it never got inbounds.
Yeah.
They brought it back down to the baseline. Helgerson with the 3. Paige Olsen with good hustle, tries to get the ball back in, but must have had her foot on the line. So Maddie Ham's going to try to enter the ball. The Blackhawks going to try to beat this press. They beat it down. Back out to Anderson. She pops
Oh,
10-footer.
nice try on the save there by Haley Dregney, too.
Yeah, she's got good hustle, but just having a tough time getting the lid off the basket here for Viroqua. So Helgerson brings the ball down to Lease. Back over to Heft. Heft's got the ball over to Helgerson. Back over to Paige Olson. Good ball movement on the part of Cashton. Cashton just getting beat by this travel bug right now.
Yeah. That
It's
was
really something how quick they can pick that up. But once those refs start looking for that,
yeah. You got to concentrate on putting that ball on the floor.
Right. Jessica Anderson bringing the ball up. Cashton waving off their press. If I thought they were in a 2-3 zone before, I was wrong. They're an extremely intense man-to-man defense.
Oh, okay. Well, Zoe Clark not able to get that ball before it went over the half-court line, so an over and back violation by Viroqua.
Bringing back out to Helgerson. Good ball movement on the part of Cashton. They're really moving the ball around well. A wild throw on the other side. Helgerson had made a baseline move there and just tried to jump back out of bounds and get the ball back over, but to no avail. It's going to be Viroqua's ball. Anderson's going to work the ball up here. Over to Dregney. Dregney's going to bring it over the right wing. Deal penetrates with the ball. Zoe Clark, with some intense defense on the part of Cashton, loses the handle. Helgerson shoots the three, misses. It's going to be a Viroqua ball.
Well, Helgerson had time to kind of set up for it, but her release was short and off to the right.
Wow, does Cashton feed off their defense, though? They really have an intense defense.
Right.
So Jessica Anderson is going to bring the ball the whole way up. She's going to get called with a reach on the part of, let's see, is that going to be Heft? They called that on?
Yep.
Yeah, she's going to come out of the game at this point. Jessica Anderson with a 1-and-1. She misses the rim, so they're going to set up a press on the part of Viroqua right now. Briggan's going to bring the ball in for Cashton. Helgerson brings the ball down, pushes it in to Hunt, and Anderson's going to get a rebound. So a little different look for Viroqua there, but Jessica with a nice little move.
Oh.
She's having a rough time finishing.
Yeah.
She's tired, Ken.
Well, she's been out there a long time, I tell you. But
so she gets in position. She gets the block off the post move by Hunt.
You just kind of need that senior leadership out there.
Yeah. Whitney with the ball fake. Pushes it. All right, she's going to get back to the line. I always tell Jessica, I'm like, you got to use those knees on those free throws.
Yeah.
Sometimes she'll just use the arms, but.
Thanks to Sealand's Carpetland, reminding you to stop in, take a look at all the great products that they have when it comes to your household. If you're looking at renovation, great flooring products from the best, Sealand's Carpetland.
Ham and Dregney came out of the game, and Clark and Stuber came in.
Still 21-9 after the two misses.
Yeah, that JV theme of missing free throws, Ken, it's hurting Viroqua here.
It's haunting them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice little stop and pop there on the part of Heft, Paige Heft.
Okay.
Rachel Deal gets the inbound pass, tries to dribbles right into the trap across half court.
Emma Lease will return to the ball game here. Second stint for her. As we say thanks to another one of our sponsors. How about Scenic Bluffs Community Health, located this corporate office in Cashton, and of course all kinds of great health support, behavioral, medical, dental, and chiropractic.
So Cashton trying to find maybe a little higher percentage shot here. They're working the ball down to Brigham on the far left corner. Back out to the point with Helgeson. Helgeson moves it over the right side. Grace Stuber is going to get called with the reach. Is that going to put Cashton in the bonus, or they got one more left?
Well, must be one left, huh?
Yeah. Out to Heft. Quinn Cook has the ball. Brigham gets called with the travel. It's a little late whistle there, but...
Well, Brigham thought she was hacked pretty good on the wrist, on the forearm area.
Well, just a little rushed on the part of Viroqua, pushing the ball up the court. Probably the right concept, but... Helgeson calmly brings the ball in, enters it over here on the right wing to Heft, I believe. Quinn Cook has the ball on the point, sends it back over to the left wing to Helgeson. She comes back to Heft, back to Cook. Cook with the three-point attempt. Whitney grabs the ball after it bounced off a few Blackhawk hands. Jessica Anderson trying to work the right wing into the post. Nice little entry pass into Zoe Clark on the post, and they got to do a little bit more of that, I think. It was nice and set up.
7 of the 11 points tonight coming off from Clark and her shooting.
Helgeson back over to Heft. Heft looks, shoots. And Quinn Cook tries to get the ball save it from going out of bounds, and they're allowing a lot of contact here, Ken.
Yeah. Do you think early in the year they kind of do that a little bit?
I think so.
And it gets tighter as the
keep the
season
game moving
goes on.
Yeah. Zoe Clark's going to get called with the carry. She got a little out of control there, dribbling the ball up. She gets up limping back, but she seemed okay. She's going to come out. Maddie Ham's going to come back in.
Well, I think Coach Cena is, he brings her out with 48 seconds remaining to kind of preserve any fouls.
Right.
You need her on the court second half.
We got a little disruption here. We got those little hoopsters over there. They're ready to come in and show off their skills.
Somebody else lost the handle. Drats.
Helgeson's going to calmly bring the ball up to the top of the key. Heft's going to call for the ball just in front of the left wing free throw line. And then I get these Lease girls mixed up.
Yeah, this is Emma.
That is Emma Lease, okay. Helgeson gives it to Brigham. Lease gets a rebound and puts the ball right back up and is that going to be the second or third on Jessica Anderson?
Well, hopefully it's only 2.
Yeah, it is the second. I think Grace Stuber is going to come in and make sure that she doesn't get a third. Emma Lease with her first attempt is good. Score is going to be 24-11 in favor of Cashton. So yeah, Jessica Anderson comes out, Grace Stuber comes in. Second attempt by Emma is no good.
Nice box out there.
Rachel's trying to get a shot off or a pass into the middle. And that concludes the first half. We got the score of Cashton has a score of 24, Viroqua 11. And the Hunsaker interview.
We're going to play that Hunsaker one. Let's take a quick peek at the scoring here so far for the Blackhawks. Scrady with 2, Ham with 2, and Zoe Clark with 7 for the 11 total points with the Blackhawks here on their home court. Meanwhile, for Cashton, boy, I tell you what, one player stood out in that first half. We'll get to her in a moment, but Paige Heft with 2, Sydney Hargison with 5, Ella Brigham with 2, Annalise picking up 1 of 2 free throws that we just witnessed here seconds ago, and Braylee Hyatt, let's see, she's got 2 threes for 6, another 6 off from field goals, and a free throw for a baker's dozen so far in tonight's ball game. So 13 for her as we look to move to the second half. Yeah, let's take a quick break and let's listen in to what Coach Steve Hunsinger had to say about tonight's ball game. Returning here to Viroqua High School, Ken Manning along with Tom Lohr as we continue with second half action, now ready to get started. The Blackhawks will get the ball first here as they trail 24-11. And Tom, if you're sitting over on the bench with head coach Terry Cena, what do you imagine he was saying at halftime?
Well, I think he's talking about wanting to make sure that they control the pace of the game a little bit differently, and they got to get that press beaten a little more effectively and less turnovers.
Opening shot here is going to be good for Paige Olsen, picking up her first bucket of the night. And now a steal off from that solid defense. Here comes Hyatt, and she'll put in 2. She already has 13, make it 15 now.
Well, a little different inbounds.
Yeah. Over on that right side of us, losing the handle, tipped away actually by Cashton, so Viroqua and Anderson got to get it in. She does just in time to Scrady. Nice drive by Scrady, off the front, and Hyatt right there. She jumps up and snags that one out of the air and takes it coast to coast off the front of the rim, too strong. Back it comes to Brigham. Helgeson over to Hyatt. She says, I'll take a shot at a three. That was strong and off to the far side where Paige Olsen tracks it down. Hyatt, free throw line, dishes. That is Tegan Hunt. And Hunt gets her first bucket of the night. And a quick 6 points here for Cashton, and they will up their lead 30-11.
That first half with just their feet in the sand a little bit on defense. I don't know, standing still, a little different energy there.
Yeah, that's the tough one. They got to try and pick that back up if at all possible. Thanks going out to the Riverbank, located, of course, in Coon Valley and Westby. The Riverbank, Katie Helseth managing those two branches. Thanks to Right Choice Construction, Rich and the crew invite you to stop in, take a look at their designs that they can do for you. Comes to renovation of a home, kitchen, bathroom. Maybe you need a roof taken care of. They can do quite a bit for you. Premier Co-op in Westby. Ace Hardware for all your farm, home, and business needs. And finally, Nordic Lanes, our good friends up there at Nordic Lanes, Scott and Sue Sordahl, remind you to stop in and, taste test any of their pizzas. I tell you what, they got a great selection, and of course luncheon and evening specials as well. Back we come to the ball game, and Viroqua kind of loosened the handle here, Tom, a little bit.
Yeah, Cashton backed off that press, and then Viroqua, I think, was almost surprised. They didn't know how to react to that. So they're hopefully can get. Oh, that's a nice way to get off. Get the second half started here with at least a score.
Nice job by Maddie Ham picking up the bucket. We'll swing back here to the Cashton side. Hyatt to Helgeson. Olsen goes inside to Hunt. She turns and fires and drills it. So Tegan Hunt with two quick buckets for her, actually. 4 points on the night, all coming in the last minute. Anderson, quick pass, just got it across. Here's Scrady. Shot is just off. Disrupted a little bit there. Let's see who the foul is on.
That foul is going to be on Paige Olsen. That's her third.
Well, that's tough for Paige. She's, kind of a little bit of a staple in there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's, Viroqua's having a hard time finishing their layups. They just, there's a lot of good shots they've had, and they're just missing that. At least Whitney's hammering this free throw here.
She got the first one that dropped, second one on the back of the iron, kicking out. Cashton right back at in, goes inside to Hunt, and she gets another bucket.
Yeah, I believe Cashton's found something down in on the post.
Well, Hunt can be a tough one, and now we're going to get a reach in on Helgeson. Coming in around the back here of Scrady. Thanks going out to Main Street Mobile Mart right here in Viroqua, your only family-owned convenience store with Synergy Mobile Fuel. Check out their deli as well. Here's Ham, gets around to the left dribble and then runs into Hyatt. Off the foot, I believe, of Hyatt. So go ahead.
Coach Cena just trying to work with Maddie Ham a little bit and just trying not to dribble into that trap over half court. That's
sure.
It's a bad spot to be. That's the corner of doom, they used to call that.
Approaching the 15-minute mark of the ball game. Again, 34-14. Shot on the 20-point disadvantage by Scrady. Tried to get that one close. She was just off the mark, a little bit strong again. Helgeson to Brigham. She sets up for three and airballed that one over the top. Brigham looking over at Coach Steve Hunsinger saying, what am I doing? He's trying to explain it.
You missed.
Yeah. Brigham's, Ella's a great kid, though. I tell you what, I subbed there, off and on a few years ago, and
Sure.
she's just one of those kids that works for you. She's going to help. She's going to be, like a teacher's aide, and she's just a great all-around
Teacher
kid.
within the student body.
Yeah, exactly. Shot is up. Hey, it's going to roll in for Zoe Clark.
Well, that was a nice post move on the part of Zoe Clark. She was really getting defended well and made a nice move on the basket.
Hyatt comes away with the rebound as tipped off the front of the rim and quickly down the court. Brigham back up to Hyatt once again. Hyatt lost it, had a smile, and then regained. It's like, that kind of got to me a little quicker than I thought.
Oh, nice arc on that shot. Jeez.
Helgeson has it stolen away. What a play there, Tom. And here comes Clark, and she gets it. Went coast to coast. There's that energy.
That was a nice, she really accelerated up the court.
And Clark again. Oh, down the floor she goes. A little slow to get up on that one. That was, honestly, that was like a belly flop right on the floor. Ouch.
Yeah, that they call it hardwood for a reason.
Boy, there's a good cause on that, yes. And I say that, she is just giving everything she can out there for the team. Nice drive by Anderson, and she overlaid it.
Just struggling finishing those layups tonight.
Now a quick timeout, going to slow things down. Coach Steve Hunsinger going to call a timeout here and have a chat. It's a full 1 minute timeout. Let's take a break ourselves. We'll be back in a moment. Whoa, now I'm loud. Huh. It must have been when I moved that.
Could have been. I still like my sound right now, Ken.
It's doing okay?
It's better, yep.
All right. Well, thanks going out to some of those sponsors. Let's talk about Main Street Designs. That's Leah Kroom helping us out. We appreciate Leah. Of course, Main Street Designs right there in Westby, right in the heart of Westby, in fact. Comes to great haircuts and much more. Cashton with the ball. They'll turn the shot up over the top. We're going to get Hyatt and over the back as Zoe Clark with great position right there.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. They came out of that timeout. Cashton almost tried to give Viroqua the ball. They went back down and play more defense. A lot of their points have come off turnovers, so it actually makes sense that they would want to play defense more.
Here's Ham. She gets around the defense. Boy, look at her all the way down on that far side. That was a pretty good effort. Here comes Stuber with the shot. That rolled right over the top. Need a little more arc on that one.
Yeah, just a little flat.
Yep, rolled right over into the hands of Helgeson. She goes to Brigham. Up to the top with Heff. Helgeson again. Lease calling for it inside. Trying to move people around. Tegan Hunt came across. Helgeson with the shot, and it kicked out here to this near corner out of bounds.
Wow, watch her hustle, though.
Yeah, I tell you, that is good. You got to like that from the ladies. I think all the way around, the energy is pretty good, even though it's a double up right now, 34-17 on the scoreboard. You have to like the level of play energy-wise. Of course.
Yeah, a big part of Viroqua's offense is out sick right at the moment, but hopefully they can get back in the offensive swing next week.
Right. Here's a rebound. Here comes Strady. Boy, she is going lickety-split trying to get down. She kicks back behind the three-point line, takes the shot. No. And Hunt comes away with a nice rebound. Thanks going out to another one of those sponsors. It's the Gunderson Health System, the Viroqua Clinic. 637-3195, the number to call for all your health needs. Trying to save that one. Helgeson stepped out of bounds just a little bit before she could get to the ball. Some changes coming in for the Hawks here and Cashton as well. Emma Lease back in for the Eagles. And Rachel Deal, number 14, back in. Tell you what, more energy for Viroqua. There was a block.
Yeah, it was travel there.
By Cashton, yeah. Then add a little injury to the insult there, or insult to the injury, I guess. Then the travel is called.
I think the foul trouble a little bit with Cashton's got him backed off that press a little bit.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they got 5 team fouls already, so they can't really afford to put Viroqua on the line. You wouldn't want to anyways. Helgeson with the ball from Heft. They'll play catch-up on the top. Tipped away by Deal, right into the hands of Stuber. Grace Lease trying to cause some problems, and a quick outlet pass. Actually, it was a good catch by Quinn Cook. She goes back down the court. We're going to get a reach-in foul on Stuber.
Yeah, it was a pretty obvious foul there on the part of Stuber. She really shoved Lease on the way into the lane.
34-17, the score remains. 11:32 to go here in the ball game. Helgeson slaps the ball to inbound. They'll come way out to the top with Cook. Cook and Heft. Helgeson drives up over the top. She's fouled as she looked to try and kind of do a running layup, it looked like.
Yeah, definitely trying to draw contact. Nice job. She's very experienced at doing that. She did that very effectively.
Greg Danes at Embroidery and More bringing you tonight's action. Stop in there for all your team attire, apparel, however you want to say it. Tell you what, they do a great job. I've gone in there. I got my hat and some shirts, business shirts from them. They just truly will do what they can for you.
Done a nice job for me over the years as well.
Here comes Viroqua. Anderson goes over to Stuber. Oh, just to the left. What a rebound here. Then a travel by Scrady.
Yeah, Whitney she kind of got confused on what she wanted to do there and just got tied up.
Yeah, that was too bad because she really got a great position to get to that ball. Here's Brigham back out to Cook. Inside Heft. Fires on a spin around to Helgeson. Her shot, no. Hunt nearly reaching over the back, but she tipped the ball away. It's going to stay with Viroqua.
Yeah, Heft went after that one. She should have let it go because it actually gave the ball back to Viroqua.
Yeah.
Cashton decided to stay in this press.
Here comes Dio. She lost the handle, but touched in here by Heft. Well, Effinger's Equipment Sales and Service. What a job Mark Effinger continues to do. They have nothing but quality equipment down there, from steel and, of course, the Country Clipper. Snapper. Oh, I tell you, he just does a great job with those.
I think he's got nice Husqvarna as well.
Yeah. Here we are now. So stop in on the north side. Nice little turnaround by Hunt.
Teagan, yeah.
She has 8 points tonight, all in the second half here, Tom. Really playing well.
Yeah, definitely must have been a travel here, but must have been a point of emphasis at halftime for Coach Hunsicker.
Yeah. Get the rock inside.
Yeah.
Taking a look here, back into Hunt again. That one's partially blocked, though. Got the rebound now. She's going to get fouled.
Yeah.
That might be on Clark.
Yeah, I think they want to get Clark in foul trouble here. I think that would be her third.
Yeah, she walks down to the other end of the court.
That's only her second foul.
Well, that's not bad.
She's doing good.
She is. She played a pretty clean first half, didn't she?
Yeah, star bonus.
Yeah. Thanks going out to Eagle Title Company. That's Lori Holte. When it comes to title insurance and your protection, stop in, taking care of business in Vernon, Monroe, and La Crosse counties. That's in Coon Valley. And on the north side of Westby, did she make both or just one?
She made one. Second one.
Okay. The Daily Brew with great sandwiches, breakfast sandwiches, coffee. I tell you what, you name it. And what a great, fun atmosphere. Well, speaking of fun atmosphere.
Nice little pop.
Yeah.
Pop shot by Haley Dregney there.
She got the crowd going a little bit there.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks to the Daily Brew. The Olerud and Cade family. Well, 9:45 to go. Let's turn the play-by-play over to Tom Lohr here as Paige Olson goes to the line for some free throws.
So she misses the first one of two on this free throw attempt. Timeout called by Coach Cena at Viroqua. Come out of the timeout. Score of 37-19 in favor of Cashton. 9:45 left in the second half. Paige Olson shooting the second free throw here.
Yeah, she hit the first. Wow, that one rimmed out.
Yeah, Jessica Anderson's going to go off her fingers. That hurts a little bit.
She did hit the first, right? Or did she miss? No, she missed it, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, she
stayed at 37,
yep,
right?
Yep. Heft over to Brigham. Back into Heft. Heft shoots. Rebound by Tegan Hunt. Olson over to Heft for the three-pointer, and that's a good shot.
That was Paige Heft.
Whitney Scrady bringing the ball up. Paige Olson with the steal. And the putback, actually the foul here by Whitney Scrady. Paige is going to be back on the line shooting two.
And while she gets set up, we'll take a look at another one of those sponsors, Culver's of Viroqua, here on the north side. Stop in, check out their Butter Burgers and Deluxe Burgers as well.
Paige hits the first.
All right. I better mark that one down this time.
Oh, yeah, give her credit where credit is.
There you go.
Better form on those two. She made them both.
Yeah, pretty smooth looking shots there.
Yeah. So Cashton's going to go up 42-19. Inbound to Jessica Anderson. Jessica's going to try to dribble up the court. Gets stolen again by Olson. Back over here to, that's Amber Heft. Back over to Olson on the right wing. Back up here to Paige Heft. I'm sorry, that's Amber. Into Paige. Post up Tegan Hunt again. Maddie Ham with the rebound. Maddie's going to bring the ball up. Over on the left wing to Jessica Anderson. Jessica's looking for a spot.
Oh,
just having a rough time finishing today.
Yeah, just
but
been a touch
really
short.
Nice move. Amber Heft, little confusion there on the part of Heft or Olson. Not sure. I think they were going to slow the offense down a little bit. But Maddie Ham into Jessica Anderson. Looks like they're going to try to trap him. No. Rachel Deal with the ball on the left wing. She's looking for a spot to penetrate. Loses the ball out of bounds. Sometimes, Ken, that's what happens when you try too hard. Everybody's pushing and pressing a little too hard.
You know, I agree with you on that, Tom.
Yeah. They start to think individually a little too much and try to make it happen on their own. And it's just hard when you're
And it's really how do you say it? The fault is because they want to win,
right?
They want to play hard,
right?
And it's just kind of steamrolls against you a little bit.
Yeah, momentum is a funny thing, and it's tough to turn. So we're gonna have. That's Hyatt. She's the kind of the Achilles heel here of the Viroqua Blackhawks tonight. How many she got over there, kid?
Well, let's see. She had 13, 15, 16, now 17.
Makes both.
17 so far tonight.
Cashton calls a timeout. Hunsaker wants to talk about it a little bit.
It's only a 30-second one. Maybe I can throw it out to one of our sponsors here. How about Coon Valley Telecommunications? Hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast on their Channel 2 and Channel 6. Yeah, we're trying something a little different tonight. We're sending things out to both channels through Vernon Communications, so that way we make sure in case people weren't 100% if it was going to be on one channel, the folks at Cashton, maybe, hey, let's see what's on channel 2. You know, so we're all about experimenting here.
Oh, I know. You know, just being in the community all these years, those local channels are very appreciated, Ken. So it's a neat thing that the community provides.
Then I had a gentleman from Cashton come up to me before the game started. I was out in the lobby, and he said, you know, thanks for putting those games on. He said, and the fun part is I get to watch them again and again. I had to laugh at that one.
Yeah,
so.
I get a kick out of watching my niece, Alexis, in the basketball tournament from 98 or whatever when they played the state tournament all the time. And, it's just, you have they play the football, the big state run the Blackhawks made on football, and it's just neat. It's neat to watch.
Yeah. Well, taking a look at our sponsors, along with that, it's Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op, John Maslevicek, reminding you that, of course, they're an integral part of that Red Mound and Stoddard and Chaseburg area, but contact them for Bear Mountain Fuel pellets if you use that as an alternative fuel or auxiliary fuel.
So they're going to call Grace Lease stepping over the line on the free throw, so they called that off. Now Whitney Scrady's going to bring the ball up. They're running kind of a pick and roll here on the part of Dregney and Scrady. Scrady brings it over to Dregney. She's penetrating on the right side. Back to Scrady. Scrady drives the lane, tries to pass the ball into Anderson, and Hyatt with the drive gets fouled.
Well, she tried to stop and watch the defense go by, but the trailer here, in this case, in Ham, stopped in time, but unfortunately kind of reached in on that for the foul.
Cashton's done a nice job with their free throws tonight. It's a huge difference in the game, especially early on when you hit those free throws. It takes the wind out of a defense.
Right.
45-19 in favor of Cashton with 7 minutes left in the second half. Viroqua got to try to get some offense going here. Whitney Scrady penetrates on the right wing, tries to come down the center, passes it over to Ham on the left side. Ham tries to come back to Scrady. They kind of lose the ball. A jump ball and in favor of Cashton.
Well, another one of those sponsors, Cashton Building Supply and CBS Design. That's the father-daughter combination. Kevin Kirking and Courtney Kuzi helping us out today. We appreciate their terrific support, as well as all of our sponsors. But when it comes to Cashton Building Supply, all kinds of great products for you when it comes to your renovation. And of course, Courtney can help you out with a 3D design on the computer.
So I think Deal got a piece of that and blocked it on the runner attempt by Brigham. Or Hunt, I'm not sure. Big battle going down on the post here between Zoe Clark and Tegan Hunt. They're earning their salt.
Oof. Oh, yeah.
They're going to call a foul here, probably almost a tripping foul on part of Rachel Deal, I believe. So Helgeson's gonna be at the free throw line attempting a 1-on-1 bonus. Boy, Viroqua evened out the fouls in a hurry.
Yeah, they did, didn't they? It was 5-0 the other way.
So Helgeson's going to miss the rim all the way around, and it's going to go the other way. Jessica Anderson's going to bring the ball up the court. Viroqua working on their spacing. Jessica picks up dribble, bounce passes into Clark with a nice little layup shot off the glass. Cashton with a dangerous cross court. Brigham with a three-point attempt. It's going to be a jump ball. The possession arrow is going to favor Viroqua on this one.
Okay.
So Maddie Ham's going to bring the ball in, pass it to Anderson. Cashton has backed off the full court defense, which is giving Viroqua a little bit of break here on entering the ball, getting some offense going. Rachel Deal tries to penetrate on the right side. Up, shoots. Nice little 10-foot shot there, 8-foot shot. Into Lease. Hyatt with the three-pointer. It's going to airball it, and it's going to come back the other way.
She's kind of gritting her teeth on that one. It's like, oh, man.
Cashton's going to bring all 5 off the bench and take 5 out. So that alone is a big psychological beast for Viroqua.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to contend with
all those fresh legs.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, Ken, I think Viroqua's just a lot more apt to put the ball up this year, and they have to practice some shots in order to make shots.
Right.
So, nice rebound on the part of Rachel Deal. She pushes the ball up the court, waiting to set the offense up, brings it into Clark. Clark quickly tries to make a layup, draw the foul. That is blocked by Heft, I believe. Hefter, Lease. Jessica Anderson's going to bring the ball off the baseline into Rachel Deal with the ball, with a shot fake and the dribble. She draws the foul. 4 minutes, 32 seconds left. Viroqua has 23 points. Cashton has 45.
Yeah, this is kind of where the game will slow down a little bit as they go to the free throw line.
Right.
But like you said, Tom, I mean, the fouls really evened out quickly in there. Just all of a sudden it's, free throw shooting time, and you start scratching your head going, how'd that happen?
It happened fast.
It did.
Rachel Deal missed her first attempt shooting the second one here, and did hit the rim. Jessica Anderson with the rebound and the putback that was unsuccessful. Now Hunt threw the ball over here to Helgeson, but it's kind of a wild throw and went out of bounds. Viroqua's going to get the ball back. Anderson's going to bring it in, most likely over to Deal. Deal has the ball on the left wing, takes it down to Jessica. Rachel has the ball given back to her by Jessica Anderson. Rachel Deal tries to get the ball to Ham, and it's kind of an odd bounce pass. Helgeson back over here to Heft. And Grace Lee's going to bring the ball on the left wing over to Paige Olson. Paige back to Grace Lees. Over to Heft. They're going to slow it down here, kind of work the offense, work the clock. Helgerson's looking for a pass inside to Hunt. Whitney with a nice jump ball, grabbed the ball as Hunt was trying to turn and make a shot on the basket. Good court awareness on the part of Viroqua.
Yeah.
Out here to Grace Lease. Paige Olson. Paige Heft back into Lease. Helgeson is going to try to penetrate. Maddie Ham shuts her down a little bit. And Lease is going to lose the ball out of bounds. And Viroqua is going to bring it in. He'll just pass half court. Ham into Anderson. Anderson's bringing it up the center of the court. Tries to run off a pick from Whitney Scrady. Whitney Scrady surveys, looks, dribbles, back into Haley Dragney. Maddie tries to get the ball to the free throw line. She kind of fumbles it. Dragney dribbles, penetrates, gets it to Anderson with a jump ball. It's going to be in favor of Viroqua. Cashton's going to have 5 in, 5 out again.
Wow. Speaking of Cashton, Bobby Johns on Front Street in Cashton. Thanks to Sue Brigham. Stop in there. Well, I tell you what, she has a nice Friday night fish, a 2-piece fish. You got your choice potatoes, salad bar. Excellent little meal there for $9.
Well, I just got done with a hot dog at the concession stand, but that fish sounds good.
I tell you what, I stopped in there a couple times for some football games, and that's great.
Make you want to take a nap.
I know. You're right.
All right, so I got to get used to. Okay, Ella Brigham here's got the ball on the left wing, into Lease, over to Heft. Heft with a 3-point attempt. Nice box out and rebound by Zoe Clark. Zoe Clark's going to bring it up, pass it off to Deal, bring it over to Scrady. Scrady penetrates over to the free throw line, stops, passes back out to Deal. Deal tries to get the ball into Clark with that dribble bounce pass, and I think Cashton's got that one snuffed out. Zoe Clark recovers, comes back, and defends a cross-court pass into the lane.
Still no quit in her.
No, she's working hard. Back over to Heft. Hyatt with the, with the arcing 3. That's going to give him 51. Or is it 48? 48.
It's 21 on the night for her right now, Hyatt though.
Nice pass by Deal down to the baseline to Clark. Clark tried to get that one put back, and it just didn't quite go. Back over to Hyatt. Ella Brigham into Lease. Lease tries to penetrate. Drives, shoots, is fouled by Maddie Ham.
Well, with 1:25 to go, we want to say thanks to the Bank of Cash and that Scott Wall as he gets things set up there on Front Street in that new facility. Stop in there, folks. It is a beautiful facility, and, of course, the same great people and same great support.
So that is Emma Lease, correct? Emma Lease misses her first free throw on the double bonus. Well, I guess she was actually shooting on the shooting foul. Makes the second. You give Cashton the score of 49-23 on the part of Viroqua.
ADRC.
Jessica Anderson's looking to penetrate. Gives it over to Ham. Nice bounce pass into
Clark again.
Yep.
I was going to mention ADRC, Aging and Disability Resource Center of Vernon County, right here in Viroqua. When it comes to disabled citizens, senior citizens, be sure to give them a call at 637-5201 if you know of anyone in a bit of a tough spot.
Well, overall team depth here, I think, showing on the part of Cashton, being able to bring 5 people in and take 5 people out and keep fresh legs and run that press all night. It's going to wear a team like Viroqua out that's lacking some depth at the moment.
Well, especially when, once the game is in hand, and it's been in hand in the second half,
right,
early on.
I think Viroqua's found maybe some nice offensive activity here on the part of Zoe Clark, on the base, down on the block, and something to work off of. There's a nice rebound and put back on the part of Jessica Anderson as well. Cashton pushing the ball up the court. Got Emma Lease with the ball. Back over here to Amber Heft. Into Lease. Down to Grace Lease. Jessica Anderson, there's 7 seconds left here. The clock's going to tick down. I think they're going to try to get one more pass. Looks like that's going to be game. So there you have it, folks. Cashton 51, Viroqua 27.
Well, let's take a look at the scoring, but first, our thanks going out to American Family Insurance, the Phil Strand Agency, bringing you tonight's action. We thank Phil for all of his great support throughout, and just doing a great job once again with all kinds of insurance products for the consumer. Well, let's take a look at the scoring. As Tom mentioned, a 51-27 win here for Cashton. For the Viroqua Blackhawks, Haley Dregney with 2. Jessica Anderson just picking up 2 here in the waning seconds of the ball game. Rachel Deal with 2. 3 for Scrady, 4 for Maddie Ham. 2, let's see, we got to count this one. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 for Zoe Clark to lead the way here. Nice game out of her. A lot of good energy, Tom, from Zoe Clark.
Yep, absolutely.
Taking a look, meanwhile, then for Cashton. Well, Paige Heft had 5 tonight. Grace Lease with 2. Sydney Haugeson with 5. Paige Olson with 4. Ella Brigham with 2. Tegan Hunt, tell you what, a nice ball game. Second half, she comes up with 9 points.
Wow.
She was just quiet. They really didn't go to her much in that first half, did they?
No, Viroqua was packing it in. I think, they just kind of missed her in there, but they definitely emphasized it in the second half, and it paid off.
It did at that. And Emma Lease with a couple of free throws, 2 points for her, and then a big night here for Braylee Hyatt as she winds up game high for both teams with 21 points here. I tell you what, she had 3 threes tonight, and then 4 field goals, and then finishing things off with 4 free throws in there as well. But all around,
she was clutch.
Great night for her.
Clutch on the release and layups when she get the ball on defense, and when they challenge her on a three-pointer, obviously she came through in a clutch.
That she did. Yeah. 51-27, your final score here. Tom, I tell you what, we saw good energy by both teams. Viroqua, I guess the main thing there for them is to stay in there, is hang in there on the course, stay true to the course, however you want to say it. They came up short on some layups. They had some open looks for threes. Once they start knocking them down, they're going to be in some ball games here.
Yeah, I think on the part of Cashton, I think just a bright season ahead of them. They keep playing defense like that and feed off of that. I think they're going to win a lot of games, and well-rounded team, well coached. Like you said, Viroqua, in my estimation, was just they're trying to focus on improvement. The little things matter. Free throws on offense, I think, are probably the biggest focus, and then finishing those layups.
Right, exactly.
Yep.
Well, we hope to do this again real soon.
Thanks for having me. It was fun.
Yeah, we might be sending you off to Brookwood next week. We'll have to see how I'll do some work on that.
Sounds good. Appreciate it. I'll try not to let you down.
I'm not too worried about that. That's a great job out there. appreciate you coming on board with all this. Well, we hope that you've enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin video production of Cashton and Viroqua basketball on the girls' side. Viroqua once again, well, they took it on the chin a little bit here. Cashton winning 51-27. For Tom Lohr, I'm Ken Manning saying we'll see you real soon next week somewhere on the hard court. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Drive safe on your travels to family and friends. So long for now.